Hi guys, Terry Carson, Mobile Disciple here, and it's been a while since I've made a video, so I just wanted to maybe get a few in. Why? Because God has really taken care of me. I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about how God has done that, how we can so trust Him. I think one of the last videos I talked about God being somebody, me learning that God is somebody I can trust with everything, like not just some, but everything, and how far that goes. Well, what God has done for me since the last few is He has taken care of my car. He has made what was broken. There were 3 things that were broken. I went to the fix-it shop and He came out with a bill for 1 thing that was broken. The other 2 just kind of disappeared. And so that was really good. God takes care of the details. He takes care of bills you need to pay. He's taking care of my bills I need to pay. He has taken care of where to sleep and how to do that. I'm still in my van, and that means that I don't always know where I'm going to be staying. He has been teaching me that I can rely on Him, and He'll show me the place to stay for the night. He will make it work out with like future plans. Sometimes I don't even know that tomorrow I'm going to be ministering in that city or in that area, and He'll take me there. It literally, when this whole COVID thing started, He sent me out of the home I was staying in and said, go in your van, and He has taken care of me ever since then. I have been in places that I wouldn't necessarily stay in myself, ones that if I, the human being Terry Carson, would be choosing, I wouldn't have chosen this place. But come to find out, it was a major blessing. I've gotten places to stay where they've invited me to come back anytime I need to, and they're particularly good to stay in because they're particularly quiet, or they have a restroom available really near, or they have shade that I need, and staying in mostly in Texas, I have needed that. One of the recent things that I have been taken care of in is things that I originally put in the van to take care of my stuff, to be able to pull in and out and get to all my stuff. They broke because they weren't made to be used in the way I was using them, and I had just put too much stress on them and all of that. So I couldn't get to most of my stuff. Everything from like here up I could get to, but everything from here down I couldn't. So I had to come up with some options. I had to empty the van and made a design, and God helped me with that. It worked out perfectly. It was cheap. It was easy. And then I got to the point where the next part in my design I really didn't know how to do on my own. I hadn't done it before. And so I would have loved help. And I prayed, God, this is a need I have. It'd be so nice. And I specifically was saying, it'd be really nice if somebody who had a Craig jig for making pocket holes in wood, like pocket hole jig, if you could give me somebody who already has it. I don't really want to be spending $100 on something I'm going to use once and maybe never use again. And so it'd be really nice, and I have never made this. Suddenly I get a phone call from a friend, a fellow disciple, and she just has some questions. Turns out, blah, blah, blah. God ends up having me go to Missouri the same day to come to a place where a full woodworking shop is there with all the tools I need, and I was able to help them do some ministry, and I was able to give what the Lord gave me, and I was able to get help while I was at this place to get work done in the van. So this is stuff I couldn't have planned if I'd have tried. I didn't even know to ask for all of it. I asked for a Craig jig, and I got a whole entire shop and somebody who knew what they were doing with wood, who could teach me more than what I already knew. So I built some on my own, and I built some with help, and then I am still in this beautiful Missouri country in a beautiful place, just that is such a blessing. And I have been able to be here for a little while and get multiple things done on the van. I have been able to get multiple things done as far as paperwork goes, as far as other little things that were difficult to do in the van. I've gotten to do them and they all got done well. And so, you know what? The Lord takes care of you. You can trust Him. When you have a bill that you know needs to get paid, you know what? Just ask the Lord and trust Him, and whatever He does, that's what's best. Whatever He does, trust the money will show up. Trust that what you need will be there when you need it. Trust that it doesn't matter what it is. Plan on God being there and following through. When you're a disciple of the Lord, when you are seeking Him with everything you got, when you are seeking righteousness, peace, and joy, when you're seeking the entire kingdom, you're not just seeking peace and joy, but you're also seeking righteousness. You know what? This is what the Lord wants. This is what He says in His word. And so if you're seeking the kingdom, if you're living in the kingdom, if you are walking in the power of the kingdom, guess what? You think God isn't going to take care of you? He will. Absolutely. All right. You guys take care and trust God. Bye-bye.